Alrighty, hello, welcome back. We are here with yet another Would I Wear It? And I have a fun one today. This is Charlotte. I believe that's the name because Nagi says her human form. This is Charlotte from Madoka Magica. This is her, I believe, witch form? Yes. I can show you her human form. I actually cosplayed as her human form, Nagisa. Very simple. Fluffy Puffy is the line. That's such a cute name. But yes. Um, it does not come in bubble wrap. I think I just did this myself for protection. And here she is. Isn't that cute? Isn't she adorable? I will say first off, something you just won't ever really be able to tell just by looking at it. You can't feel the texture of how like fluffy she is. She is fluffy. It is fluffy. The premise of it being the fluffy puffy line is correct. It has fuzz on it. I don't know what the material is. For some reason, it's making her feel really like residue almost on my hands. I don't know if that's actually because there's residue that's it leaves behind or if that's just me. You can once again, I think this is just going to be an aspect of any kind of figure. You can move these kind of thinner pieces. These you cannot. I love her eyes. I know they're just solid ovals, but it's really cute. It fits her. Also, I believe no, her design actually has two different colors, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, I want to show you guys the little mark on the back. She has two different forms aside from her human. She has this one and then another one, which I think this is actually Bebe. But yeah, this is her. In general, would I wear it? If I had to include everything, it would be a D. If I could take stuff out, it would be a B. Because if I could take out anything, ignoring this, like if these were pigtails, if I had to wear like the head bonnet and the cape and the long sleeves and the I'm just gonna call these leggings, then no, because I don't want to really wear this, and a cape would be inconvenient. It's too costumey. And even if capes were like a fashion statement worn normally, I don't really have much of an interest for it. If I could take those off and just be left with like the pink leggings and the oversized sleeves, I would probably make the sleeves much shorter. Her hands end here. And I feel like as much as I like long sleeves, this is kind of too long for me. I'll probably cut them like here to where like the top of my finger ends. So basically it'll be more basic, but which is kind of why it gets a B and not like an S. Would I wear it for a convention? Yes, absolutely. She would get an S for that. I've seen people actually make this form and translate it into like something a person could wear. So they would make these into like drill pigtails, which I've seen often. And then some people would paint their faces white since her skin here is white. Some people do the yellow blush as well. I think that's really cute. It's really interesting to see how people get creative with like non-human, non-anthropomorphic, non-human. I feel like I have to clarify that because if I say non-human, then demons count, and so do elves. But if I say, well, it has to be anthropomorphic. Anyways, I'm classification is getting really detailed, and that's not the focus. But yeah, as for she's very small. I don't think I ever mentioned that. I cannot keep a one-track mind. As you can tell, there's no script. This is me just going based off what I'm seeing. But yeah, she's very small. Once again, this is my hand, and I have a small hand, and she's sitting all the way here. So I love the buttons, and these do not have fuzz on it. So these are smooth. This is fuzzy. And what was my rating again? I said D if I have to keep everything in. And then I will say, because I really do like Charlotte as a design, like making these into pigtails would be super cute. I would say an S. Like I would make this myself, to be honest. I feel like it wouldn't be too bad to make. And this is coming from someone who, if you see other videos on my channel, has only really been sewing actively for the past few months. I've technically been on and off for the past like decade, but I did it once and then 10 years have passed. and I'm back on it. So I really mean off and then back on. But it doesn't seem too bad. The top might be a little hard, but it doesn't seem inconvenient to walk in. Um, it only surrounds the head, so I don't have to worry about it like hitting anyone. Her cape is looks to be about as long as where her feet would be, so it wouldn't drag along. And then you can be creative with the shoes, and she doesn't really have any shoes at all. But yeah, this is Charlotte slash Bebe Madoka Magica. If you have any thoughts, if you agree with my ranking or disagree, please let me know. I'm very curious. Just pop a comment or let me know in the comments. I'm very curious to hear what you guys think. And I will see you guys next time. This one was pretty short. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.